I thought I would talk about the effect of women in the art world, which sounds very controversial, but I think there has been a massive sea change since you could say the ascendance of women into the art world on mass scale. And one of the things I've noticed is it's become more about ideology, less about philosophy, and I think it's also become a lot more about the subjective experience and less about classical sort of Platonic beauty, you might say. So, like, men were more focused on philosophical exploration of ideas, deep cosmic concepts, blah, blah, blah. And they were much more interested in beauty in the sense of just, you know, sort of God's sort of beauty, something like that. What we've seen since women have become, especially in the last 10 years, I think, have come to dominate the art scene is much more subjective experience, especially in like sort of high level art, much more about, intersectionality, all of that stuff, feminism, but it's more about the woman's personal experience rather than something bigger often. Um, the second one is this idea of sort of things being more decorative as well. So, sort of like, I think this ties into this subjective thing. They want art to be more about the moment, about how I'm feeling now. And it's led to this flattening out of things and things being more sort of like temporary, more decorative, more illustration-y kind of. I'm having a little bit of hard time explaining it, but I think it has been one of the things that having a lot more women in the field has produced. And it's having an impact on men's art as well, and art all over the case. And I'm not saying women don't make good art. I think they actually do make good art. I think that's there's no case to say that they don't. But the ideology thing is a really interesting one. Art was always philosophical or religious, but it has become much more about rigid ideology and about, like, particularly woke ideology, but about a set of rules almost. Like, that's one of the weird things. Like, it seems like there's almost less freedom to put something radical out there now, that there's a lot more women in the scene, if that makes sense.